Greetings, Benjamin J. from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, if you've been following the series, this is the Marx 62 Baltimore and Ohio diesel locomotive. I got this, I don't know, probably a month ago, something like that. And picked this up on eBay for $7. And it ran really well for about 6 hours. And then the E unit failed. It was stuck in reverse. It would not cycle no matter what I did. So I bypassed it and been running it forward only. But those new switches arrived, so I've just installed one of the switches in the back of the locomotive. And as you see, I just mounted it with screws. I just surface mounted it. I just cut a little rectangular hole, mounted the switch, ran the wires down to the motor, and just wanted to do a quick video on this. So it's 3-position switch, reverse, neutral, and forward. So you put it in neutral, of course, turn on the power, hold on. All right, power is on, and the locomotive lights, but it does not run. No power going to the motor at all. So, power off, flip the switch to the left, it runs forward. Flip the switch to the right, it runs backwards. So as you can see, this works. It works really, really well. And it gives you a manual E unit in case the Marx E unit has failed. And in this case, the only way to repair that unit, or that E unit, would be to gut this motor. Pull the wheel, split the case, pull the E unit out, replace it, put it all back together, and then hope it works. This way, you don't have to do anything to it at all, except cut the wires and attach the switch. Just wire it into the coil, power, and brush plate, 4 wires, and you have a manual E unit that gives you reverse, forward, and of course put the switch in the center. It also gives you a neutral. So the light comes on, but the locomotive does not run, doesn't even buzz. So anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video. I just got this finished. I just wanted to do a quick video. Like I said, I just surface mounted this switch. I just cut a little rectangle in the rear of the locomotive, put the switch in, and then just put 2 small screws to anchor it in place, as you see. So it's unobtrusive. It looks okay. The nice thing about it, of course, is that you've regained reverse, which is something that this locomotive could not do. It ran forward perfectly, but reverse was gone. Once you bypass the E unit, they only run forward. But at least they run. But in this case, if you do want the locomotive to run backwards, or if you want to put it in neutral, like I said, you can just install the switch, and in the center position, it sends no power at all to the motor. So the light lights, and that's it. No buzzing, no humming, nothing. And then flip it to the left, you have forward. Flip it to the right, you have reverse. So a really, really simple way to regain reverse on a locomotive where the E unit has failed. As you see, it works perfectly. It's really simple. It's really inexpensive. These switches are about $1, something like that. It only takes a few minutes to do that. It actually took longer to cut the hole in the back of the locomotive than it did actually install the switch and the wiring. Like I said, 4 wires. It's really simple, really straightforward. 2 wires go to the coil, 1 wire goes to the brush plate, 1 wire goes to power, and you now have forward, neutral, and reverse, and this will work on any Marx motor, including the micro motor. So a Marx 62 B&O diesel locomotive with its new manual E unit. Like I said, it includes a neutral. So the locomotive can sit there with its light on the track without running the motor. Really, really simple to do this. So I just wanted to do a quick video on this. It's simple, it's inexpensive, it's easy to do. It really is. Once you've done one of them, you become an expert at it. But the nice thing about it, of course, is the fact that it works. And you have a manual E unit. Really simple, really straightforward, really inexpensive to do this. like I said, best of all is the fact that it works. It works absolutely perfectly. So anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video on this. As you can see, the switch doesn't look bad. It's really simple. I was trying to find some place to mount this where it would be out of the way but easily accessible. And it just seemed like mounting it right back or right over that door in the back would be a simple way to do this. So I just cut a small rectangular hole, basically just drilled a couple of holes and then joined them with a Swiss file to make a rectangular hole. Dropped the switch in, drilled 2 little holes for the mounting screws, and as you see, it's really simple. It's out of the way. It doesn't look bad, and best of all is the fact, of course, that it works. So I'll put it in neutral, and like I said, you can run the locomotive or you can run the headlight with no power going to the motor at all. So it's really, really simple. It's really inexpensive, and it's really easy to do this. Like I said, once you've done one, you're an expert. You can do this on any Marx locomotive, any motor, including the micro motors. And of course, the micro motors never had an E unit, and none of them run backwards. But it's really simple, it's really easy, only takes a few minutes to do it. After you've done one, you can do this in literally just a matter of minutes. It's really, really simple. And of course, the best thing about it is the fact that it works. Forward, neutral, and reverse. So I've been having a lot of fun with this. Put it in neutral, and the light comes on, but the locomotive does not run. Really, really simple to do this. So anyway, I just want to do a quick video. If anybody does this, send me an email or a video. I'd like to see what you come up with as far as mounting these switches or the kind of switch you used. I've used a full-size double pole, double throw toggle switch. I've used micro toggle switches, and now these new micro slide switches. And like I said, these are about 70 cents a piece, something like that. It wires exactly like the diagram for the full-size toggle or the micro toggle. Exact same layout. You can use exactly the same wiring. It only takes a few minutes to do it. Actually, it takes longer to mount the switch than it does to do the wiring. So, just want to do a quick video on this. It works. It's simple. You have forward, neutral, and reverse. So you've regained the functions of the E unit with the added function of neutral. So you can power the light without running the locomotive. Anyway, I just want to do a quick video on this. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.